Question: whose words do you live by? The world says live and learn, but the word says learn, then live. The world says ignorance is bliss, but the word says my people perish for lack of knowledge. The world says knowledge is power, but the word says knowledge puffers. The world says image is everything, but the word says everything seen will surely pass away. The world says seeing is believing, but the word says belief comes by hearing. The world says don't judge a book by its cover, but the word says you will know them by their fruit. The world says it's your body, do it as you please. The word says our bodies are not our own, they were bought at a price. The world says he is a way, but the word says he is the way, the truth, and the life. The world says words will never hurt me, but the word says there are life and death in the power of the tongue. The world says God knows my heart, but the word says the heart is deceitfully wicked among all things, who can know it? The world says nobody's perfect, but the word says those who are sanctified have been made perfect by a sacrifice. The world says pursue happiness, but the word says pursue holiness. The word says I got a big ego, but the word says for everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and everyone who humbles himself will be exalted. The word says it ends in 2012, but the word says no one knows the final hour. The word says it's okay to tell a white lie, but the word says a lie is a lie and no truth is in it. The world says choose the lesser of two evils, but the word says evil is evil and therein is no good. The word says you are what you eat, but the word says it's what comes out of you that defiles you, not what you put in. The world says people don't change, but the word says he who began a good work in you will finish it. The world says evolution, but the word says made in his image. The word says opposites attract, but the word says what fellowship has light with darkness. The word says I'm independent, but the word says apart from me you can do nothing. The word says what goes wrong comes around, but God's word says never pay back evil for evil to anyone. The word says this is a man's world. The word says this world belongs to Satan. The world says there is no good, there is no God, but the word says only a fool says there is no God. The word says love the sin and hate the sinner, but Yah's word says Jacob I love, Esau I hated. Those whose words do you live by? In the beginning was the word was God, and the word was with God.